What's up, Dino here. Welcome back to Umamusume Cinderella Grey episode 4. And today, I think we're gonna do the junior crown now, from as the stated by the last episode. And this would technically be the sixth match between Oguri and Fujimasa March. Like, I think six, right? Seventh. It is the seventh match. They basically skip four races, especially the first transition to Oguri's first transition to the second transition to a new jockey, because it's actually Kato Issei, not Takahanashi Issei. So it's between Aoki and Issei. Usually the jockeys for Oguri, and then by the fifth, the Akikaze Junior. It was Ando Katsumi. So to give you context, I'm gonna put the real life race of Akikaze Jr. at the end of this reaction, so you can see the real race Oguri participated, and also the junior crown for this one. So I think we're gonna do right now. So Umamusume Cinderella Grey chapter episode 4 in 3, 2, 1, go. Morning. There's March practicing. Umamusume crossing. Yeah, they do have a dedicated lanes for Umamusume in the road. Diligent March, very diligent. How diligent of you. Yep, training's good. Who's your roommate though? October 1987, yep. That's the junior crown. No. Junior crown was in the October. Yeah. 4th of October 1987. Also, today was also the Paka Live live stream, which is monthly live stream from Umamusume, starring the voice actors for the Umamusume characters themselves. And today they were talking about this Cinderella Grey, and the singer for the opening, Alexandros, was also invited. So they talk about the opening. Apparently Alexandros was thinking that the song is not gonna be like this. They were thinking along the lines of Umapyoi Densetsu, where it's basically idol song. But then they were told that do as usual, do your thing. And the vocal the vocal for Alexandros said that he was kinda disappointed that he was not allowed to do the idolish song like the usual Umamusume opening songs, and then he had to do this. Which is funny, to be honest. Berno's debut. Let's go, Berno. Oh. Yep, you did. Yep. It's not always like that. Yep. I mean, there are horses like that that started really, really bad, and then they just mature as time goes on and they become a monsters on the field, aka Silent Suzuka and Kitasan Black. I mean, there are also horses that are like that. They just perform so bad. Like no ma. Don't worry, girl. You have your wins. Oh, yeah. Same day, right? Did they have? I'm gonna look for race records for Twin B 1400. It's the upper end of the sprinters distance. Yep. Yep. I mean, cleats are perfect translations, but horseshoes are way better though. Dedicated horseshoe smasher. Switching to a lighter one. Mm-hmm. Nope. Yep. Pace chasing. Mm-hmm. Shibasaki, you are a pushover, man. Come on, March. You're attempting an arc 0 in this one. You're being arc right now. Come on, you can do this, girl. Shibasaki. Tokai Derby. I mean, it changed its name last year, so I think it's called Tokai Yushun this year too. Last year, then this year. Yep. I mean, you really need to have some form of goals to help you motivate you to. It's an SP1 race, so it's a still high paying race, so around 10 million yen in winnings. Yep. That's a real life reference from Kitara. 15. 1972. Okay. Yep, they basically skip the 3rd to 6th race. Goal and rival, sure. I mean, that's staple already. There he is. There's the man. Musaka da yo. Chuo, Central. Come on, why you have to make it Tokyo? It's Central. It's a nitpick from me. Hey, at least I did earlier years. I didn't do pachinko stuff. Yeah, first favorite. Do you know why? Because of Akikaze Jr. Something the show have skipped, even the manga itself. We're doing Arc Zero. Yeah, see? March is happy. Shake. No. SP1 race. No. And this is it. The fanfare for locals. Nostalgic, man. I mean, these do still play the same. Come on. Hey. Yeah, it's not Tokyo, it's Central. Come on. It's really pissing me off right now. Chuo, it's Central, man. Don't translate it to Tokyo. They're not this spelled the same. Yep. Start shimashita. Yeah. Watching so much Keiba, you just pick it up. Start shimashita. Sharper turns. Yep. They can cut into the corner. Yep. How to slow down. There's something interesting, to be honest, once we start comparing this to the real actual race. Okan Maker, man, she has a good design, man. Koizumi Sensei really do make good designs in the Cinderella Grey, and then a lot of them are just forget once the race is done. Huh? Offline, yep. Should I start or should I wait? More than enough stamina. Spurting. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh. Here comes the soundtrack again. Yup. Narabanai, narabanai. It's a matter of skills right now. I mean, this is where the part where Oguri's thing shines. I do believe I've explained this earlier episodes, last episode perhaps, that here March is more of a sprinter. I know, onige, so basically a runaway horse. Oguri is more of a, I did say that, sashi, so basically in betweener. So Oguri need to ramp up his speed before you can see how strong his run is, especially in the home stretch. Tokai Dabe. It's SP1 NAR. Here we go, 100 meters left. There we go. Oh. Yes. Yes, this is what I'm waiting for. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. There we go. Here's where Oguri's talent shines. Yup. Nice. Oh, fuck yeah. Ichaku, 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 oguricap, Ichaku. Yeah. That was a good race. That was a good race. Yep, you did. Distance difference. You're more of a sprinter. Oguri is a miler. March specialty is around 800 meters anyway, so yep. I mean, even if you look at March's race record, like majority of March's win around 1400 meters and below, but in third more like 1300. Yeah, 1300 meters down below. Those distances are March's specialty. Sure, tama mo. Tama chan. Yeah. Cap meme pics. These are good original scenes. I'll call you by your full name. These are nice scenes. Oh yeah, we're gonna get another live. Oh Norn. Norn so smitten now. Oh. Ow. Oh, that's a good song. Yeah. We know who did that. Nor burn his face. Yep. There's someone. Yeah. Oh, nice one, Norn. The same hairstyle. I mean, yeah. It's cute. And I do like one. Drills. Nice. No. Yep, Tokyo High. Still, it's a race course that facilitates NAR, JRA races. Come on. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. Yep. 話なしる思いのままに走るいいんだ Okay, so yes, Okay, that's pretty much it for the fourth episode of Umamusume Cinderella Grey. Oh god, we have skipped so much on the races, but still, it follows the written in the manga, so everything you see in the anime is what have been chapter in the manga. I think this is around chapter 7, chapter 8, and okay, chapter 8. Yeah, so around chapter 7, chapter 8, they basically skip the third race all the way to the sixth race. The sixth race, which was Akikaze Jr. The first time oguricap change. No, this is the first time Ando Katsumi have ridden oguricap, and basically the start of the legend of Ando Katsumi and also oguricap combo. So give me a sec. Okay, so we're gonna start talking about discussing the episode right now. Before that, I'm gonna talk about a little bit of stuff. Today was the Baka Live event again, something that the game basically a live stream update of the game, and many things to that is covered in the PakaTube channel, which is hosted by yours truly, Goldchip, our VTuber Goldchip. And so yeah, we have anime updates, more of like anime review, the thoughts of everyone, and then we have some game updates, especially new event in the game, and also the English release. Also, Umamusume is finally getting global, and yes, January 26, that is the release date of global Umamusume, which is also release date, which is releasing in Android, iOS, and especially Steam. The game is finally coming to Steam, and I think I would play it there rather than my phone because it's better to play it on Steam. There's also registration will start, pre-registration will start tomorrow, so I do encourage everyone who watches this that haven't picked up the game to start pre-register, and then I think I'm gonna make some tutorials perhaps, because I would like to do tutorial videos for the game. I mean, there's also our Resident T Gamelet Senpai YouTube channel for everything. There are many tutorial channels here in YouTube, but I will also like to make one, basically make it in the more trivialized version, so you can watch mine to know the basic things, and then spread out to the other channels, watch their content because they do in-depth guides to everything. So yeah, I think that's it. So let's start with the anime. Okay, so we're gonna start with around 2:35 timestamp, and this is Bernolite's what they call this, debut race. And this, although they made it the same day race as Junior Crown, they're basically different dates. Oguricap's Junior Crown happened in the 4th of October in 1987, and Twin Bees debut race was on the 10th of October. 10th of October. Yeah. Junior Crown was 10th of October. 4th of October. Twin Bees debut race was 10th of October 1987, and yes, she did lose. However, her loss wasn't that bad. Actually, she was Berno, or in real life Twin B, was actually third. And surprisingly, she was also second favorite in this second favorite in the race, and then finishes third. I think that's pretty much a good, how do you call this, a good start from her career. And let's see, where was it? And although she was complaining that everything is speak everything here, but like I said, the start of her wasn't even that bad. Um, if I'm looking at her race records right now, 10 wins out of 45 starts. Like, it's not that bad. She has a couple of seconds and thirds too. So, yeah, Bernolite in real life, Twin B wasn't that bad. To be honest, when I look at her race records, she's pretty much okay. I really don't think that she had children though. I don't think she had progenies. I bet that she did, but yeah. Uh, yeah, all her problems. I'm sorry for scratching my head. It's just a bit itchy, but yeah. Twin B, Bernolite, real life Twin B. She wasn't that bad. She had pretty good track record on her, although many losses, 35 loss total, but 10 wins, a lot of seconds and a lot of thirds. Yeah, she's pretty much fun. Decent enough to my eyes. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about a little bit here. So, Kitahara explains that the Tokai Derby is his goal to win it, and that's basically his dream. This is a reference to Sumi Trainer, the guy who trained Sumi Trainer Sumi Masao, the guy who trained oguricap here in Kasamatsu. Yeah, this is basically one of the two people that Kitahara was based upon. The other would be Oguri Koichi, the owner of oguricap. Yep, that was the plan. Racing from Shinbasen all the way to the 1988 January. I won't say what race is that. Don't want to spoil. You can look for it for yourself. You want to spoil yourself, but yeah. That was the plan with Oguri Koichi and Sumi Masao. That was their deal, that was their plan, that was their dreams, and yep. That's why those two characters, those two real life people's ambitions, their thingy majigi was combined to become Kitahara Jo. And here we are. Kitahara Jo and Oguri, perfect combi. And yeah, Oguri, before she was born, Oguri Koichi, the owner of the Oguri horses, was the owner of the mother of Oguri, White Narube. So the plan between those Sumi and Oguri Koichi was planning to breed White Narube with Tosho Boy, and Tosho Boy is called the Pegasus by the fans of Japanese horse racing. And yeah, basically one of the most impressive horses in my eyes. And when you during the 1977 all the way to 1979, 77 to 1979, yep, that's their era. It's simply abbreviated as TTG, then Tosho Boy, 10 point, and then Green Grass. That's the three of them. And yeah, Tosho Boy was planned to breed with Night Narubi, to think that in the chance that it would be this one, our protagonist, but schedule issues, so they didn't manage to do it. So they settled with Dancing Cap. Sumi, trainer, disliked the idea that Dancing Cap would be the breeding partner, because he's afraid that the would-be child would inherit the obviously bad temperament of Dancing Cap, and that's how it was always been with his other progenies in Kasamatsu. But then Oguri Koichi was adamant about it. let's just settle with Dancing Cap. He had a good record here in Kasamatsu, and then he assures Sumi that White Narubi is pretty much a good horse. The temperament is there, pretty tame. So Oguri Koichi with confidence proceeded with the plan. So Oguricap was born, and thankfully Oguri did not inherit the bad temperament of Dancing Cap. There we go. Oguri was actually known to be pretty wise and gentle horse, and whatever you want to make Oguri do, Oguri will do it, except for one thing. Yeah. So yeah, key takeaway to this part: Kitahara Joho is based on two people, Sumi Masao and then Oguri Koichi. And then here comes our guy, Musaka Genjiro. This guy is basically this guy is basically referencing Sahara Isao, Oguri's second owner, by the way. Why Oguri had a second owner? That'll be covered. I think it will be obvious later down the line, and yeah. During I think it was Akikaze Jr. After that race, Ando Katsumi rode oguricap, and then everyone who saw that race that day, which day was it? The 30th of August 1987, winning the Akikaze Jr. If I remember correctly, there was so many people just wanted to buy oguricap, and Oguri Koichi basically denied all of them. And basically Oguri Koichi, I don't want to sell my horse, I want to make him run here. My dream with Sumi trainer was to win the Tokyo Derby. That's our goal. And he was basically like, nope, not selling my horse to you. Nope, not selling my horse. No. No matter how much you would pay, I will not let my horse be sold to you. That's basically the stance of the two. And then there's this guy, Isao, I think Isao, right? Yeah, Sahara Isao, the name of the owner, second owner. And yeah, there's pretty much lot of historical stuff. I will cover it. I'm gonna talk about it when we get there. For now, know that Musaka Genjiro is based upon Sahara Isao, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so here's a nitpick of mine. They kept Tokyo is not Chuo. Tokyo is part of the Chuo. It means the Central Racing Association. So basically, this is where the graded races are part of. Yeah, it pisses me off, man. They already how do you call this? They already strayed translating Chuo and Chiho into national and regionals. Sure, translating it that way it's not that far off, but there are actual terms for it. Central means this is where the GRA mainly resides, although GRA basically oversees everything, but GRA races, events, etc. are part of the Central Chuo. NAR, on the other hand, is the opposite. This is more of the locals, basically the regionals, different located in different prefectures and not covered by the GRA. Like I said, I don't think I've said it last time. I think the first episode covered in the 15 race courses back in 1987. Like Monbetsu, one of the Banei Racing, Saga, Kawasaki, Aichi, Koichi, not Koichi, Kochi. There are more. There are many, many more. And yeah, so it's not Tokyo. It's not Tokyo, okay? It's Chuo. It's Central, not Tokyo. Okay, March here. I mean, this is also the same in the manga, but you cannot help but say it after watching Kamen Rider 01 back in 2019 to 2020. This is basically it. Arc 0 is basically doing predictions, and it's basically like this. Fujimasa March, aka Arc 0. Okay, we're here. Junior Crown. This face. The face of the gray monster. Man, this is what Oguri is known in the manga for. Basically making use of Oguri's title, the Adana nickname, the gray monster. Which is fucking awesome. You see right here. Also, yeah, I'm gonna talk about how do I do this. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, so we're gonna talk about a little bit of the race here. This is one of the things that the anime and manga are different. If you can see, you can see my cursor right here. Here in the image in the anime, we can have Hokan Maker on the front. We have March here, and then Oguri on the back, and then I think this is Dragon Maker here, behind them, the fourth girl. But in the real life version, this is different. Actually, Ando Katsumi and Oguricap have different. But this is number 8. I forgot who is number 8, and let me see who was number 8. Give me a sec. Who's number 8? Fuck. Come on, search. Okay. Junior Crown, who was number 8? Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is basically it. I've scanned if I got it right. So yeah, I think this is one of the things that got changed. If you can see in the corner, this one here, the one in my cursor, green with yellow zigzags and yellow cap, that's Ando Katsumi riding Oguricap. That's Oguricap. The one here, the pink with pink cap, that's March Tosho, aka Fujimasa March. This is what got changed. Oguri is actually speeding up, leaving everyone behind, and March Tosho catching up later. And the anime, it's basically different. March is the one in the lead, and Oguri is chasing up. It's also different, and let me check. Okay, so this is also the difference. Here in the anime below, give me a sec, let me make it okay, there we go. Okay, so here in the when they're ascending to the first corner down to the second corner, you can see in the anime version, March was outside, Oguri was inside. It's actually opposite in real life. March Tosho is the one in the more in the inside, and Oguricap right here was on the outside, and that's why around where was it? Where I showed you, Oguricap was leading here all the way down to where was it? Yeah, around here. You can see Oguri is already ramping up. March right here is playing catch up, and yeah, Oguri is passing the first two in front of them. Right there, Oguri here passing everyone, and then March is trying to catch up. And right here, the third to fourth corner, Oguri is already sprinting up. March is just catching up with his own sprint, and that's why they are. So this is something basically the same in where was it? Yep, right here. Them starting their sprint at the same time. Yep, right here. This is basically right here in the third or fourth corner. And yep, this is the final straight. March on the outside, Oguri in the inside. But then, yep, there are the two, and they are like this, still neck to neck with one another, and just yep, all basically neck difference. But the anime changed that to March getting left behind by Oguri. Poor March, man. Poor March. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the difference between the actual race and Junior Crown, the real life Junior Crown and the anime Junior Crown. They made the rivalry between March Tosho, aka Fujimasa March, and Oguricap is something that really that made the mark back here, which also launched the career of March, perhaps. Yep, because I think March was mostly what Kasamatsu, Nagoya, what's more, Chokyo, like Chukyo. They also did Chukyo and then Kyoto, all before moving to Kochi. Yep. What's this? Mokugawa Steaks. Louisiana Pit. That's quite a name for horse rivaling March. So yeah, that's pretty much the difference. The main takeaways from the real life, it's that Oguri was sprinting from the outside. March was the one playing catch up. The anime made it reverse, and yeah, the finishing is they're pretty much neck to neck with each other. Oh no, not neck. It's a nose difference actually. March Tosho, oguricap. Finishing time is 1 minute 29 seconds and 1 minute 29.4 seconds. Same with March Tosho. The only difference was the finishing time difference was nose. Nose. And yep, they March and Oguri basically left everyone. Taisa. Yep. Taisa. Yep, as you can see, everyone, those two are basically running forward on their own, leaving the third one. Who's the third one? Fito Okan. That's probably Okan Maker. And yeah, I think what's the next point? Okay, Chukyo. We're gonna talk about it. Chukyo, would be on episode 5. I think this is one of the turning points in the history of Oguricap. I will let it unfold on its own, and I'm not gonna spoil much. I already talked about Sahara Isao, about him, and I'm not gonna divulge into it unless we get to that point. So I may be doing a little bit of here and there, but not gonna spoil everything. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. And yeah, we are now in the 5th, so I guess we're gonna end around episode 6 for the first arc in Cinderella Grey. And yeah, we're gonna transition to the next the first chapter, perhaps, because this is still the prologue. Kasamatsu is the prologue arc. And yeah, and I wanna show you guys the where was it? Akekaze Junior, the race that I think we're gonna do a reaction to this one. Yep, it's better to do a reaction to Akekaze Junior. Okay, here is the Akikaze Junior 1987, which was this 30th of August 1987, and yep, I think we're gonna start with dart, 1400 meters, the apex of March Tosho, and turbo of this one, yeah, oguricap, FIP. If you can see right there. This is the first time Ando Katsubi riding oguricap too. March Tosho. Oh, something funny about this. Let's go back for a bit. Yep, this racing uniform, funny enough, is actually Oguri Koichi's racing uniform colors. Basically blue body, red arm, and then yellow diamonds. That's basically Oguri's, which is funny that March Tosho is actually wearing this. By the way, let me reiterate. This is Akikaze Junior. This is the actual race before Junior Crown in the anime. This is the first time Ando Katsumi riding oguricap. So number 10 is right here. Number 10 is Fujimasa March. Yes, she Fujimasa March or March Tosho is a gray coat, but not all gray coats starts as gray or white. They basically of this different color. Even Gold Ship started like brownish before the gray comes out. And here. This right here, blue with yellow arm and then white zigzag. That's basically oguricap right here. Number 5. He still looked black when he was still 3 years old. Now there's the 2. Oguri being a in-betweener again. You can see right there. There's oguricap, March. And these two has great distances. Never beat in Okanmaker. And there's March and Cup. They are accelerating like North Hero. Oh, that was North Hero, pink with white diamonds. Oh no, white stripes. Yep. March Tosho in the front. Oguricap is chasing. And then on the third corner, 300 meters left. And the fourth corner, yep. Oguri on the outside, March in the inside. And Oguri is accelerating. This is what happens when Oguri accelerates. He gets his speed. He's leaving everyone who does. Huh? Look at the difference right there. What has this? What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Around 5 lengths. Let me confirm that one. It's 5 lengths. It's gotta be 5 lengths. 4 lengths. 4 lengths difference. Does it say the same here? No. It is number 5. It doesn't say the difference, but it does here. The difference say 4 lengths. Okay, I'm gonna believe that 4 lengths. Oguri. This is something with Oguri, like he needs to build up his speed. He's not a sprinter that can just burst from the very start. He needs to amp his speed. That's why he starts pretty much in the back and then slowly ramp up speed till he gets to the final 200 meters and basically just bursts out right there all the way to the finish line. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the 4th episode. We have Junior Crown. It was different from the real life, but the result is still the same. Oguri winning, March loses. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, everyone. So see you on the next episode. Bye.